Okay, in this tutorial I'm going to talk a bit about plugin management. If you're like me and over the years you've accumulated quite a bit of plugins that you may not necessarily use anymore because some of the algorithms might seem out of date. The problem is my plugin list can get kind of cluttered with a billion plugins, and when I'm going to open an effect, it's sometimes troublesome to look at all this huge menu, and it's hard to find the plugin I'm looking for. So what you can do in Cubase here is go to this plugin information, and you can uncheck what plugins, if you don't use them, you can choose not to show them in a list. On my UAD card, there's quite a bit of plugins that I just haven't purchased yet. What I do is I uncheck them so that they don't show up in my plugin list. In effect, when I go to my powered plugins, only the plugins that I have are the ones that show up instead of all of them that are actually in my VST folder. It keeps it a little bit more tighter, and it's a lot easier and easier to look at. And another cool thing is you don't necessarily have to restart the audio engine when you're unchecking these. You could go through and uncheck a lot of these and then open up a session and decide that you did need that particular plugin. You could just go and find it and recheck it and then continue on in your session. It'll show up right away. You don't have to close out the session and reopen the application because sometimes that can take you out of the element.